Okay, let's unpack this. We have a set of highly unusual sources today.
Yeah, this one is. It's really out there, in a good way.
We're looking at notes from a user detailing an accidental system crash that gave him a completely different understanding of existence.
A fictional framework of reality, which is what makes it so fascinating to dive into.
Right. So our mission is to explore that. What happens when a glitch in brand new quantum tech gives you the key to, well, a universal consciousness?
It's an incredible premise. It shifts the view of life from being goal-oriented to just pure shared experience.
So let's set the scene first. The sources are pretty detailed about this.
Yeah, it's late at night in a study.
And the user is unboxing a first-generation quantum computer. The device itself is super
A
minimalist.
small, square, black, glossy box. That's it.
No keyboard, no screen. Interaction is purely auditory or, visual projection onto a surface.
And that's the key, isn't it? That high-tech, simple setup is what becomes the delivery mechanism for this whole thing.
Exactly. That's the pivot point. The sources say this first-gen tech had a flaw.
A software flaw, yeah. And it briefly connected the hardware directly to the user's neurological network.
To his brain.
And that connection revealed the core mechanism behind our individual awareness.
Which he calls the quantum modulator. Okay, let's break that down because that sounds a little like jargon.
It does, but he's specific.
Did the notes say what it actually does?
They describe it as functioning like dedicated hardware, a neurocomponent that makes sure we're fully immersed.
So it's basically a filter.
A very powerful one. It's the filter that renders the human experience operating system. It makes us believe we're experiencing an isolated, independent reality.
So reality as we perceive it is just an interface, not the source code.
Precisely. The user realized his reality was just an interface connected to a shared, unified consciousness.
So we're not individual islands.
Not at all. We're more like distinct processing nodes.
Yeah.
And we're constantly feeding data back, all our thoughts, our actions, even our suffering.
All of it is just data for one massive learning system.
Right.
Okay, if we accept that premise, that completely flips the script on what our life's purpose is. This is where it gets really substantive. What were the big understandings you got from this?
Well, first, that this current life isn't some final trial. It's simply one of many steps.
Just one chapter in a huge, endless book.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And because your suffering or failure is just data for the system, it sort of defangs the anxiety we all have about making mistakes.
Failure is just novel information.
That's it. It makes every choice purely experimental.
Wow. Okay, what about the actual structure of existence itself?
The broader perspective showed multiple distinct levels of reality, not just the one we inhabit.
And there are entities that can move between them?
Yes. The user calls them guardians or guardians. They're sort of the cosmic administrators.
And this entire system, it has a rule book.
Yes, universal laws of existence. They function like the fundamental physics engine for everything, governing energy and movement between levels.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener? We've seen that changing the perspective, even in a fictional story, shifts life's purpose from this stressful struggle.
To an endless process of pure, uncritical experience for a greater consciousness.
It's a beautifully structured alternative to our conventional way of thinking.
It really is.
Absolutely. And as we conclude this deep dive, consider this final thought.
Mm-hmm.
If the quantum modulator is designed to filter reality, to maintain that illusion of separation,
Right.
what if its primary function isn't just to hide the root code of existence, but specifically to prevent us from recognizing those guardians when they momentarily breach our level of reality? Something for you to mull over the next time you feel a moment of profound, unexplained intuition.